Hello everybody, welcome back to another Flight Simulator live stream. Now my microphones might sound better because it's closer to my mouth and not far away. That brings all the echo-ness around. But different aircraft than the last two streams. We're flying a Bombardier Dash 8 Q400, Canadian-made aircraft as Alaska Horizon Air, the retro livery. Right now, we just got the aircraft loaded up and everything. Passengers are still boarding. And we are getting ready to head over to a northern airport called, if I can find my charts here, Wiley Post Will Rogers. Most northern airport. This was suggested by one of my friends. So we're going to fly there, but if you want to hear the weather, this is fun. Runway 8 is what we're landing. Right now there's a 13-knot tailwind and no crosswind. Hopefully the winds will change, which I highly doubt it because it's an IFR only there right now. Weather, 10 statute miles, and the ceiling has gone up a little bit, which is good. Looks like the ceiling is 700 feet. Transition 1800, and altimeter is 2988 there. So that's fine. But let's take a look at Fairbanks we're flying out of, which everyone knows about this airport. Weather's good, wind's good, and altimeter is 2982. So we're just going to hop back into the cockpit here and get ready to roll. So aircraft's right here. This is the Bombardier Dash 8 Q400. Very nice aircraft. I like it. As you guys can see, all packs aboard, bags loading now. We got forward and aft baggage, and the back door's closing now. I did not realize they automatically close like that. We're not going to need pushback. We can just do a complete turn out of here, and we're out. Flight plan set. Everything is set up. We're just waiting for the bags to load to get our final weights until I get our V speeds in. Right now, everything looks good. We're pretty much ready to go. But let's see. We still have to wait for people to board. Circuit breakers check. Passenger signs are on. We'll take a look up top here. Yes, they're on. Emergency lights. I haven't even armed them yet, and we got people on board. There we go. And the stream's actually better. It's not glitchy. I actually changed up some of my settings to make it more easier to watch on devices or devices that don't have good Wi-Fi. Or that doesn't make sense. Devices that have good Wi-Fi. If you don't have good Wi-Fi or you have slow Wi-Fi internet connection, then I've changed up my stream so you can watch at least at 1080p. So I'm filming in 1440p but outputting it to 1080 for those people who have low Wi-Fi speeds. Anyways, fuel's checked. Pretty heavy, 11,000 pounds of fuel. Power levelers are disc. Okay, these work, which is nice. So that's good. Fuel cutoff is set, and takeoff data, we will take a look at it. Okay, so start approved. Bags are still loading, so have to wait a little bit, but we got our ground power unit. We're going to start the APU up here soon, and we'll turn, and we're going to taxi, think we're taxiing, where are we taxiing to? Yeah, we're taxiing just down over here. So a bit of a taxi, but then we take off and then go right out, and then we're on course, and then we just follow the flight plan. Very basic flight plan, not a lot of waypoints. I'll show you on SimBrief. It's not a lot of waypoints, but in the flight plan here it is. Our flight number for today is Alaska Airlines 7771. So 7771 is our flight number, cruising at about 24,000 feet over to, we're at the airport name already. Willie Post Will Rogers is what it's called. So Will Rogers Airport. This aircraft can land there. I don't know what the airport looks like. Never saw it in the flight sim yet, so this is kind of a surprise. So you guys are going to be surprised, and I'm going to be surprised for this landing. Hopefully we can land. Hopefully we don't crash, because last stream we almost crashed into a mountain. Anyways, everything else looks good here. VNAV we can't set up on the ground. We have to set up when we're in the air. So when we get close to our top of descent, that's when we're going to set up VNAV. And then once we change up our VNAV and put in our descent rate that we want, it will then tell us when a top of descent is to engage VNAV and bring our altitude down. Everything on SimBrief looks good though, so we can remove that. For my iPad here, I got my iPad Air beside me here, which has all my diagrams and everything with the Navigraph subscription. So right now, we're just waiting for... Never mind. Everything is closed up, it looks like. So baggage doors closed. Everything looks closed to me. Okay. The one thing we're forgetting... Oh. Oh, wow. This door is also kind of locked too. Is there a way to unlock it? I don't know. Can we unlock it? I don't think so. It doesn't matter. Normally it stays open and then it closes. And everyone's aboard. Okay. So we'll take a look at our systems here. So we can hit this, which gives our V speed. So it looks like rotation's at 130 basically. Altitude and everything is set here. Flight plan set up. We got our flight plan right here. First waypoint's directly out. That we can throw down after. Up top, we can throw our beacon light to red. And get everything else set up. Okay. Battery. Oh, battery. What am I on about? Battery. But we need to start our APU first. So we'll go power. Start. And bleed air. And then we'll hit gen when it shows up. And then we can turn exterior power off. But let's let the APU start up. You can hear it. We'll get all that prepared. Okay, APU should be starting. Yep, gen in, and Exterior power off. Okay. That's good. We can remove the ground unit. So we go here. Disconnect GPU. I don't want it to auto-connect. Is there a way to turn that off? There. Auto-connect off. Okay. Loaded. Ready to go. Okay. Main battery and standby batteries are on. Yep. Doors and fueling lights out. Let's just take a look here. Good, 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 good. No door lights. Perfect. APU bleed off now. Anti-collision is on. Yep. And we are clear for start. Okay. We'll just take a look. Yep. Clear for start. All doors closed and locked. So to start this aircraft up, it's pretty simple. We just go left. 1, 2, 3, start. Watch number 1 there. These two both have to come up, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Start it. It'll go into the feather mode. There we go. That's the after start, so we'll do that after. Okay. Wait a little bit for the engine to start up. Make sure there's nothing bad on here. Everything looks green, which is good. Okay. And then we go up top again, and number 2. And it's already in start feather mode, so it's just going to bring it right up to feather. I don't know how to do it separate, unfortunately. There we go. Not even on center line here. That's funny. Okay, we'll keep engines in the feather mode as we get everything ready. So APU can go off. So we can go up here, turn that off, turn that off. APU is off because we're on the battery now. Main bus tie off, which is right there. Bleed 1 and 2 on. Bleed 1 and 2 on. Battery temps are good. Condition levers max now. Check that, and then we'll show you what you're going to do here. So, go forward, go forward, go forward. That's forward. They're going to rev up. We got the parking brake on, so we're safe. Standby hydraulic pressures. PTU and standby on. Checked. Hydraulic 3 valve open. Bring that up. Elevator full travel. Hydraulic now back to normal. And flaps select. We're going to go flaps 15 and make sure everything is running up. Okay, had to wait for some things to load up. Okay, de-ice pressure. Good question, where is that? I don't want to ice up while we're flying. Turn that on. Ice protection. Oh, we can keep that off right now. Props on. Yeah. Should be good now. Because... I think ice protection's on. I hope. Unless we have to do that. I don't know, but should be good. Full travel rudder. Can't even speak. Anyways, okay. Rudder, full travel, checked. Steering switch, checked. Windshield heat. Checked. I turned that on. Flight taxi to taxi. Radar nav set. Checked. And yaw damper. I actually can't find the yaw damper in here, which is a sad mistake that I can't find it. Which is pretty interesting. That's nowhere to be seen. Nothing. Nothing, nothing. Yeah, nowhere to be seen. Alright, well, hope for the best. We do need to turn on our pitot heat. There we go. And that's all good there. Oh, we forgot bleed 1 and 2. We did. Okay, after start done. Taxi. And bleeds are on. Taxi light on. And we'll get ready for taxi here. Taxi light on. Altimeter set. Flight instruments. Left. Right. Down, up, and rudders. Perfect. Flight controls are free. Tank aux pumps 1 and 2 on. Auto feather. Select. Auto feather, auto feather, auto feather. There it is. Select. Flaps set. Trim. Go up. Yep, pitot heat is on as required. That's been reviewed, and cabin is secure. Taxi checklist complete. Okay. We are good for taxi to the runway. Everything should be set up in the aircraft. That's on, that's on. We'll just flicker the sign to indicate. There we go. Okay. Do a quick turn here. Now we're taxiing back. And there we go. After all that startup, now we just have to taxi on the line here. And we head back to the runway. So a bit of a long taxi. We follow this line right here, because that's the runway that we need to use. There's some water there, I just realized. Yeah, there's water in between the airport here. And there's a little bridge that goes across. Or plot of land. Okay, so we follow this line right here, and it takes us all the way. We follow this taxi line here, and this takes us all the way to the runway. Bit of a delay, but we got everything sorted. And now we'll just taxi to the runway and get ready for takeoff. Get excited for this flight because I don't know what we're expecting at the destination airport. Never actually spawned in there just to look at all. So hopefully it's like this. Hopefully it's not bad. Hopefully it's not bad weather. Like this is right now fine. I'm okay with this weather. But the visibility is apparently crap. So if the visibility is crap, it might be a go-around. And our go-around airport is back to Fairbanks. So we're heading back to Fairbanks for our go-around airport. Which is not the best because that's 4 hours of flying. So I might not have enough fuel to come back. There's police lights over there. That's interesting. Okay. Cabin crew. Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff. Let them know so they know to get ready for takeoff. And we don't need a long run. This plane gets up in the air quick. So like right here, we can start. Get ready for the takeoff. On out of here. I know, I'm kind of nervous for this airport because I don't know what we're expecting for this airport that we're arriving in. Bleed 1 and 2 off. Anti-collision to white. All lights on. Landing lights on. Flight controls checked and free. Yep. That's all good there. Flight taxi. Go into flight mode. And landing and taxi lights. Landing lights on, taxi light off. That's our after takeoff checklist, which we'll review here very shortly. So these guys... I think are supposed to be like that, so we can actually give power. Yep, okay. So I remember that. Park and brake, disengage, and we are ready for takeoff. Enjoy the takeoff, everybody. I won't be looking at chat until we are above 10,000 feet. All right, I have control. Let's go. These planes actually fly to my hometown here, too. So I see these planes a lot, and I like the look of them and everything, but apparently they're pretty hard to fly, which, yes, they are. Cut power back on landing, you drop out of the sky, just like that. Takeoff power set. V1, rotate. Bit windy there. Positive rate, gear up. Very, very sensitive plane. The torque is crazy on this, and the drag is unreal on this airplane. Hey, we're in the air. Positive rate. Looking good. That's just telling us that we're approaching a runway, which is fine. Cat. Autopilot engage. Nav. VS nose down a little bit. This is too much of a pitch. Actually, 2500 should be good. My voice cracked there. Okay, so LNAV and VS and autopilot all engaged. So we don't need that, don't need that, don't need that. Alt select. There we go. Alt select. So now it's going to go up to 24,000 feet, which is nice. Got our flight plan more on there. Climbing through, which is nice. Don't need any of that. Don't need any of those. Okay, we're set for climb out. Flaps up. And take off. We'll put this back one. There you go. So these you have full forward, 1020 RPM, I think it is. Well, you have them at 1020 full forward for takeoff and landing. And then once you are climbing and at cruise, you have them at 900, or what is it? 900 you have them at. So it's less noise for the climb out. Flaps up completely. Gear is up. Everything looks good. I don't know why, but these are in the red, but if we don't, then we're going to lose speed, so we have to keep it like that. Oh, that's nice. Well, we might expect some turbulence here, guys, so be prepared. I've never experienced really crazy turbulence, but I've experienced moderate turbulence. Anyways, landing gear up, flaps 0, climb power set, bleed air 1 and 2 on. Turn those guys back on. Norm, so turn these ones off. Tank aux pumps 1 and 2 off. Auto feather off. Engine is checked. Ice protection. I swear to God, hopefully it's good enough. It's all over the wings and the tail, so it should be good. I really hope. Hope we don't get any ice buildup. Just coming out of the clouds. Passenger signs are on as required. Oops, didn't mean to click that. We'll get that when we're at cruise speed, or cruise altitude. Okay, we'll decrease the climb a bit to 2,000. Seatbelt sign was going to stay on until we get to 24,000 feet. We're on flight plan. Looks good here. We'll follow this flight plan all the way. We go out the west coast of Alaska, and then we go up north to our arrival. And I swear to God, I hope this airport's okay to fly to, because there are close options coming back to Fairbanks, which is not what I want to do. And we got real life weather on, so if the weather is cloudy and low visibility there in real life, it's going to be like that in the flight sim. Anyways, right now we're going to continue our climb up. I want to target our speed at a good speed. There. Trying to hold the throttles in a good area. Because indicated airspeed, that's for climbing out. Really nice aircraft. But it's crazy flying here. So if we go back to looking at our arrival airport, it's a 13 knot tailwind. Yeah. If it goes below 10 knots, then we're good to land on that runway. If not, then it's going to be a bit of a concern. Because we only could do the localizer for runway 08. So that means if the airport is very shitty weather and we can't see anything, well, it's going to be very challenging for us to even fly to that airport and land because we need a localizer. So we're still going to go for it, hopefully. Weather, overcast at 700 feet still. Ceiling 700 feet for the clouds. Temperatures 3 degrees. That's wild. 3 degrees on the temperature is actually crazy. Where is the button for... the altimeter setting. That's for that. 29er88 was out of the other airport. What was... No. What was it here? 29er82. How do I change it on my... FMC here? Transition, we can hit STD. Oh no, it doesn't want to work. Anyways, altimeter set. But I want to figure out how we can set our altimeter setting. No clue. It looks like I have no clue how to set the altimeter. Or is it over here? Actually, this might be it right here. Was it 29er82? Well, that just resets it back to normal. Anyways, 29er82. Oh, I can change my speeds there. Interesting. So I can change my speeds. That's nice. Our landing speed is 118, it looks like, for our landing here. But we'll change this up. We just have to hit right here, and then it'll change it up again. But anyways, figured out how to change our altimeter and everything, which is nice. Climbing away. At least it's not cloudy where we're flying up here now, which is nice. So we will continue the whole flight. Looking good. We'll turn off our seatbelt sign actually here soon. We'll turn at cruise because the aircraft's tiny. So the only time you need the seatbelt sign off is to go to the bathroom. Anyways, that's a 2-hour flight. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, and I will talk to you guys once we get to our cruise level, which is very shortly. Look at that. Right when I mute, boom. Altitude alert coming up. And then once we're at cruise, then I can finally set my speed to what I want it to be. Sometimes you can find the sweet spot for the throttle and it's like perfectly idled. Like right now, it looks pretty good at 230. Indicated airspeed, but let's see. Might be good. Okay, now we do have to bring it back a little bit. My voice cracked again. Okay, seatbelt sign can come off here. So anyways, altimeter set, power is set. Cabin press checked and lights as required. Ladies and gentlemen, Captain speaking. You are free to move about the aircraft. Unexpected turbulence. Please return back to your seat and seatbelt sign will be back on. Thank you. Do a quick announcement. Seatbelt sign off. They're free to move about the aircraft and go to the bathroom. We just have to watch our speed and everything, which is a little bit fast here. Might have found the sweet spot, about 235 there. Okay, so good there. We're holding at this. We got LNAF on the flight plan. Engines look good. We can just sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight because right now everything looks good. Descent checklist is up next, but that's not for another couple hours here. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight, and I'll talk to you guys in and out throughout the flight. Okay. Hi, how's everyone doing? We're back. We're going to get our top of descent sorted here. So on here, I don't know what's going on anymore with this flight plan. Oops, wrong page. Oops, wrong button again. So if we go to VNav, we can hit here and we're going to say, let's say 1,000. 53 minutes until top of descent, it looks like. And if we have to, we might have to do a circle and land like we did for the last stream, but it is what it is. But right now, our target descent will be around 1,000 feet per minute. It can go higher, it can go lower, and it can change as time goes on. So, like I said, target vertical speed is 1,000 minus 1,000 feet per minute. Top of descent is in 272 nautical miles, which is in 52 minutes. So, in about 52 minutes, our top of descent will be reached, and we can hit VNav, bring our altitude down, and then hit VNav, and then we'll go off the top of descent. So, about 52 minutes until top of descent. But, while I have you guys here, and I'm back, why don't we talk about some stuff with Air Canada? I've noticed some stuff on YouTube and in the news that, holy, Air Canada is getting like bashed with comments and stuff I've been seeing all over YouTube and stuff, and on other YouTubers that do videos normally on them. Like, apparently Air Canada's on the verge of strike. I've heard rumors that Air Canada is going to go, well, they're pilots. Air Canada's pilots are going to go on strike around mid-September, so like, I don't know if it's early mid-September or late mid-September. I got no clue at all, but I just heard all over YouTube and over the internet that that's what it sounds like. According to YouTube and Google, which I don't know what to think of. Anyways, so far so good with our flight here. Landing lights we forgot to turn off. There we go. Okay, so landing lights. Actually, is there not a light that's... No, there isn't. Okay. Oh, hey, landing lights off. I forgot to turn those off, but that's all set. So, landing lights off. Seatbelt sign is still off because look how calm it is. But it looks like there's clouds and stuff up there, which I'm not really happy about. So, we'll see what that brings us. But, descent checklist is next, which is in 50 minutes is our descent. Right now, everything looks good. Our speed, we've got the throttles in a perfect position. I am using the Boeing Thrustmaster yoke and throttle quadrant, which is based off a 1-to-1 replica of the Boeing 787. I use it for the 767 and any other aircraft that has a yoke I can do reverse thrust on. So the Q400, 767, the Embraer jets. Keep in mind, I think sometime next week, which is starting tomorrow, Monday, that week, sometime during the week, I think I might do another flight simulator live stream with the Embraer jet. So the Embraer ERJ 175 or 190 or 195. One of those, I'm going to use those aircrafts and do a flight sim stream with one of those aircrafts because they're very nice aircrafts. It's very, very, not robotic, but very electric and tech fitted. Very easy to start compared to like a Boeing or Q400. So, like I said, sometime during the week, I will be doing another flight simulator live stream, and I'll probably have one of them with the Q400 again, do another Q400 stream, and then I'll do another stream. It's going to be the Embraer ERJ jets, 175, 190, or 195, one of them. And I'll do maybe 1 or 2 streams with one of those jets. So stay tuned for that stream. Like I said, sometime this week I'll do a flight sim live stream with the Q400 again, and then one of the Embraer E-jets, which are really nice aircrafts. I've already flown some of them before. I've done streams in the past with them. Very nice aircrafts. I like them, so stay tuned for that stream sometime later this week. But anyways, right now everything's looking okay. If we look at our speed, everything is good here. Electrical's good. Is there a way for me to change the center console? Electrical. Oh, wrong button. Engines. I don't know how to change the middle one. Middle one, I don't know where we change it from. Oh, it's this button there. This FMC needs to come over to the new one. There we go. I'll keep it on the fuel page, maybe. Wrong button. Message. Where's the message button? Pop a descent alert. What do they mean by that? What, top of descents now? Huh? There's no way top of descents right now. Yeah, I don't know what they were talking about. Maybe they want us to descend now, but we're not. That's interesting. Fuel on board now. Yeah, VNAV is in 53 minutes, which is totally fine. So according to the FMC, guys, VNAV is in 278 nautical miles, which is 53 minutes. So in about 53 minutes, we'll do our top of descent down to probably like 5,000 feet or so. Because if we look on Navigraph, info... 50 feet the airport is. So yeah, we'll go down to 5,000 for our just circle feet. Because I don't think there's any mountains near the runway. So it's going to be pretty clear. It's just water and a small airport. So that'll be fine. But everything looks good there. And we're chilling still. Anyway, sit back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the flight. I'll talk to you guys throughout the flight still. And then before descent as well. But for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight with some music in the background. Okay. Oh my god, I don't want to go near that. Horrible clouds we got here, but let's see our VNAV. 30 minutes till top of descent. 30 minutes until we start our top of descent. And we go down to 5,000 feet probably. Yeah, look at the weather. This is crazy. This is fine, but like, that's where we have to go, and it's all cloudy. And it's not what I like. Wind is going down. Runway 08 at Post Will Rogers Airport has 11 knot tailwind. So it started from, I think, 14 knots, and now it's at 11 knots. So if it goes below 10 knots, we're fine. Right now, everything looks good, though. Also, like I said, VNAV is in 30 minutes exact. And then we'll make our way down to 5,000 feet for the landing. Hopefully everything is okay. Let's see what the visibility is for this airport, though. Weather. Clearing up. Visibility is still 10 statue miles, so that hasn't changed. But the ceiling was at 500 feet of overcast clouds. Then 700. Now 800. So right now we got overcast clouds at 800 feet. And the ceiling of clouds is at 800 feet, too. 3 degrees there, and then we'll change our altimeter just before descent to 29 or 89, and then we're set from there. Right now, though, everything looks good. Let's just look and see. I really hope this airport's okay. This, I don't know, it just feels weird. I think it's actually concrete. It's actually proper stuff on this runway landing. Okay. Got some nice music in the background. No crosswind, which is nice. Oh, Fairbanks has gone back up to VFR flying. Yeah, we're going straight, and we'll get there very shortly. Ignore this one. This one's all wonky. I don't know why. Yeah, top of descent is that right there. That's our top of descent. Yeah. 28 minutes until top of descent. It's not even that windy. It was windy on the departure, but right now it's fine. Like I said, we have to fly right through those clouds, so we're probably going to turn a terrain radar on for the beginning and then turn off just before landing. And then we'll have to set the localizer and everything, which... yeah. I hope I remember how to set the localizer. That's what I'm actually worried about now. I don't know, but I'll have to figure that out, how to actually do ILS again, because I don't remember exactly. I'm pretty sure ILS has already been implemented, and I just have to do it down here. ADF1 has to go to the thing, I think. And then I set my course here, what the ILS is. So if I look on Navigraph here... Localizer frequency is 110.5, and final approach course is 080. So that's set there, and about 3,000 feet to grab the localizer, or 2,000 feet to grab localizer. Okay. Now, I know I have to set the course, and it's going to be through here, and I change the nav source to VOR probably left, which I'm guessing actually it's this is what we're supposed to change, yeah. Okay. So I figured it out, guys. Don't worry, I have figured it out. VOR 1, ILS 2. It's the same. VOR 1, we click this, change the frequency to that, and then we click it again to implement it. So we'd be typing in 110.5 and then putting it here, and then putting the course right here to 080 for the final approach into our destination airport. So yeah, right now weather's looking okay. I think I understand what we're doing here, and then VNAV will eventually come up here soon. But for now, we'll just sit back, relax, and enjoy the cruise. As you guys can see, there's a bunch of clouds here, no open weather. So most likely, we will end up descending through clouds, and most likely, we'll end up landing with very, very shitty visibility. But it is what it is. It's the most northern airport in Alaska, which is fun. I like to do some challenging stuff here. Look how open it is over there. But then, boom, dead in front of us. So, yay, nice. Anyway, sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight so far until top of descent. Okay, guys. Cut up to the exciting part. We are about to land. And actually, we're about to start our descent to this fucking cloudy-ass area. Which is going to be super fun. 6 minutes to descent. So what we do is you go altitude and you bring this all the way down. All the way down to what we want to bring it down to. Probably like 3, let's say 5,000, then we'll continue with 3,000. Then we hit VNAV when we're about to come to our top of descent. And then we're set. It's done. But our top of descent is in about 5 minutes here. We'll be on our way down very shortly. This will be exciting. It's crazy. It's just all mountain and hills and fields. This is one of the most strangest flights I've ever done. It's in the middle of nowhere. Middle of nowhere I'm flying, which is very strange. But why not? Why not to do this flight? But yeah, change up some volumes here in OBS Studio and get ready for the landing here. But see how everything goes. If you guys want to, comment in the comment section and request certain aircrafts you want me to fly, airlines, flight routes, challenging airports, basic airports, whatever. Just comment in the comment section and just request a flight, and I'll eventually do it, most likely in the future, as a video for FlyJsim or a live stream. So like I said, if you're interested or if you're wanting to see different flights or aircraft or airlines, just comment that in the comment section. Is there an aircraft, airline, flight route, whatever? I'll take note of it and eventually do that in the future as a video or live stream. Yep, speeds change again. 115 for the landing speed. Top of descent's right there. 3 minutes until top of descent. Altimeters are set. Approach and landing briefing has been reviewed. Cabin alt controls set, and ice protection is required. Descent checklist complete. There. Change the checklist up. Now, I'm actually confused on why... Oh, door opens now. Yeah, I wish... the legroom's almost the same in real life. Nice little wing view here. Oh shit, there's even a bathroom in here. Oh my gosh, I didn't know. You can actually move all this shit. This is one of the luggage compartments. And then back there is the boarding door and catering area. Top of descent's coming up. Lock up the cockpit. Here we go, guys. Message. Yep, thank you. Where's the VNav button? There it is. VNav engaged. Alt select. It should work. I don't know. Let's see what happens. Do we descend or do we have to wait a little bit? Because this should come up. But holy fuck, the weather's horrible. Yep, I know. Caution. Hello, VNav? Hello? What did I do wrong? Does not want to work, VNav. Okay, looks like we're going to be doing a manual descent. By how much? 1,081. So yeah, we'll stay here. Looks like we're manually descending, guys. For some reason, the VNav does not want to work. At all. I don't know why. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. Or what it is, but looks like we're going to have to manually descend the aircraft, unfortunately. We might have to circle the airport just to see, so we can get an eye on the airport, and then we might be good from there. Do need to reduce speed, though, because we don't overspeed. But right now, we are starting our descent down to 5,000 feet for the approach and everything into this airport. FlyJsim's captain speaking. We are starting our descent down to 5,000 feet. Seatbelt sign will be turned on once we are below 15,000 feet. Thank you. The little announcement. Yeah, as you guys can see, we're going to bring more power back, actually. We are starting our descent manually. This button right here should be going up here and following the descent, but for some reason, I think I might have done something wrong. I don't know what I did, but I think I did something wrong. I'll have to search up a video and see what I actually do for the next live stream to actually use VNav, because I know there's a way to do it, and I've done it in the past with this aircraft on stream, on video actually. So I need to look and see why it did not want to work for this, but it's better to do a manual descent for this airport because we have no clue what we're deciding to look at. So we're doing a manual descent down to 5,000 feet, and we'll go from there. Descend a bit more. I don't know if it's in there. It might be a little bit clear. It might be clear. Let's see what the airport is. 10 knots of tailwind and a 2-knot crosswind. I think we're good. Ceiling of clouds is 800 feet. Same visibility and 10 knot winds. What's the altimeter? 290 now. Okay, so it's kind of changed a little bit. So let's go over here and quickly change our altimeter to 29090, right? Yeah, 29090 we have changed our altimeter to, which now our altimeter is set for the destination airport. And then we will be setting up these speeds here very shortly. I don't know why I didn't want to descend though. It's kind of confusing unless there's a problem and it didn't want to work. That's the only thing I could think. We'll be doing a full flaps landing too. So it looks like 115 is our speed. If I change this to 15, does this change? Yep, it does. Okay. So if we're landing at 15 flaps, its speed's 120, but we're actually going to do a flaps 35 landing. Flaps 35, we click back here again, and it changes back to normal. So our final speed going over the piano keys should be around 115 knots, indicated airspeed at flaps 35 and half power too. We might have to circle the airport because our descent's not looking the best, even though VNAV should have done it. The weather's actually not that bad. I thought it would be really bad. But there is a big patch of clouds right here, which might be just covering the airport. Keep in mind, cloud ceiling is at 800 feet, which is actually not that bad. Earlier, when we departed Fairbanks, the weather here was not the best. But right now, it's actually okay. Right now, the weather's actually doing okay. Really reduce our speed here. Yeah, we're basically set for landing configuration. We just have to turn on a few lights and that's it. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the music in the background here. The Flight Aware, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Thanks for tuning in. Right now we're just starting our descent, passing through 17,000 feet here shortly for this challenging approach and landing into this most northern airport in Alaska. So yeah, looks like we will be doing a hover over the airport and then come back in for the approach. I like how my stream's running really well. Yesterday's stream was glitching some parts, which I found out why. It's because some of the encoder settings were too high. But now the settings are all set and the output scale is proper and it's proper like stream setup. So I like that because it's all set up now. I don't know. I don't think we have enough to go down. I think we will end up doing a circle, it looks like, which is fine. No big deal about that. It's better, easier to see. So apparently the airport is somewhere under here. Should be under here, somewhere under these patch of clouds. We'll be turning the seatbelt sign on here shortly. So anyways, the approach, altimeter set, lights will be set soon, but altimeters are set. Actually, we can get our ILS in. What is the ILS approach here? 110.5. VUR. 110.5, so 500. Now we don't click it. If we click it, it puts it into the system. We don't want that right now, so we have it as a standby, which will just automatically go. So right now, our localizer frequency is 110.5 or 110.5. That we have in the system. All we have to do is click this and then click it again, and then we'll put it here, which will put it here, and then we just have to put our course to 080, and then we're set on the altimeters and ILS approach for there. Yeah, so it looks like we're gonna go straight this time. So I'm gonna find the heading button that I have here. And we're gonna use the heading button. So we can do a manual descent through here. That's nice. No terrain at all. Well, that's what I was already thought. The airport should just be on the border of the clouds here. Anyways, I'm going to stop the music now, guys, and we can focus on the descent here and the approach into our destination here. Doesn't actually look that bad. Okay, we'll bring some speed back here, though. So I can throw some first notch of flaps here shortly, after 230 knots. And everything go. Hopefully my microphone quality sounds better than the last couple streams and not sounds like it's an echo mic and everything. It's a proper setup now with the microphone close and not in the way, which is surprising. I thought I was going to get all in the way of my setup here, so I ended up hitting it with the yoke and you'll hear the vibrations all the time. Okay. Let's get the landing lights on. Landing lights on and seatbelt sign on. There we go. Do what they do in real life. Flicker it constantly. Landing flap select 35 set and set there. Fuel transfer off. I don't remember ever doing a fuel transfer. Looks off to me. Tank aux pumps 1 and 2. 1, 2 on. Standby hydraulic pressure and PTU control. On and on. Checked. Hydraulic press is checked. Yep, hydraulic press looks good. Passenger signs are on. Caution and warning lights checked. And cabin is secure. Flight attendants, please prepare for the landing into our destination airport. Thank you. Landing. And we'll do this once we get onto the final there. And we're about to go into the clouds here. So yeah, we're going to go out a little bit here and then turn to the left. Actually, we'll turn to the left right now and we'll go flaps 1. Because now we're over the ocean, so we're chilling. Make sure we go out select for 5,000 feet. Speed come back just a slight bit, and we'll reduce our descent. We don't need it to be that crazy. We're going to go out here, then turn around again and come back in for the final. And then we're set. We're not on FlyJsim, you probably already knew that. I'm only going to be doing FlyJsim flights when we are in busy areas, so like always Vancouver, in the US, certain airports. So major airports, so I know airports I will always have FlyJsim ATC. I'll do a stream with that. The first stream we did, there was ATC, or no, there wasn't, but we did it on Unicom. But I thought there would be ATC since we're near in the middle of an area. Second stream, I knew there was no ATC. In this stream, there's definitely going to be no ATC. So, just back to normal here. But don't worry, guys. I will be doing FlyJsim flights. So I will be doing more FlyJsim videos and FlyJsim live streams with FlyJsim and sometimes without FlyJsim. Depends on where we're flying. That will have the FlyJsim coverage. Go 0 degrees, that looks like. Yeah. Oop, we need to put some speed in here. On the approach, that's when we'll throw our condition levers to full, try and stay around 200. Landing lights on. We'll get ready to turn on final here, so we'll tune our frequency now. Yep, ILS 1, there we go, 110500. So that's set, and then we have to change our nav source to VOR left, I think it is. Yeah, or ILS 1, one of the two systems. Okay, we won't go flaps 15. Apparently the gear just constantly... Or flaps 10, is it? Our flaps 5, then 10 with gear down, then 15, then 35. Okay. That's normal. Now VNav is... This thing is working. I don't know. I gotta figure out why it wasn't working the first time, though. That was interesting. Okay, so yeah, landing speed is 115. That is set. Up top looks good. Let's get ready for this landing. I have no clue where the airport is really. I'm hoping that the ILS will actually work, because otherwise this airport we're not finding. Oh, checked. Yep, 5,000 feet to go. Heading hold, and then where's the heading button here? There we go. Go 080. Very shortly here. Yep, 080. Holding at 5,000 feet now. Speed's going to come back. We're ready for the approach here. Now, if we go into our localizer here, it says 2,000 feet, it looks like. So hopefully this all works. This is what we want. There we go. So it does work. It's nice. This needs to be set up though. To 080. There we go. Oh wow, I really put that dead center on the dot. That's nice. Literally dead center. Okay, approach. And it should be able to grab the glide slope and then grab the localizer eventually when we get closer. Localizer has been grabbed. And then glide slope hopefully soon. Okay, there's the ILS coming alive. Localizer alive. And glide slope, perfect. Okay, we're set. Altitude go around 5,000 feet. So if you do a go around, we're going to climb to 5,000 feet, circle back, and do this over again. If we have to do a go around. Okay, this needs to go back a bit more. Gear down. Those go back up. One notch of flaps. Lock my chair in so I can actually focus on this. Set. Bleed airs are on. And that's set too. Okay. Our next checklist is after landing. Let's get ready. Can't see shit. Look at this. We cannot see shit, and we're gonna attempt this. This is awesome. Ooh, give power. Give power. Okay, flaps full 35 degrees. Really gonna have to put some power into this. Thank God the ILS works. VNAV was okay. We actually did a pretty well maintained descent. Very well maintained descent, I have to say. Oh wow. What is going on here? We're going way too fast. They said 800 feet. I fucking hope it's 800 feet still. Oh my god, look at this fucking descent rate. Holy shit. What the fuck is with the ILS right now? Come back to the top. Okay, it's coming back.
2,500.
Checked. This is scaring me. Flaps full. Bring the speed back a little bit. We want to try and aim for a good speed. Okay, ground. I see the water. Okay, this is nice. Holy shit, I might be shitting bricks soon. And guys, enjoy the landing. I won't be able to see chat for this until we land. Okay, flaps full. This is wild. Most wild ever landing here. Okay, we can't land at 115 because we're too heavy, so we're gonna stay at 130. They said you have to land between 130 knots and 115 knots for this. So like I said, Land between 130 knots and 115 knots, depending on how heavy the aircraft is. We're back in the clouds. Please don't be bad. Coming out. Okay, this is nice. I can actually see slightly. This is crazy. That's all I'm going to say. Our speed's good. Everything looks good. Landing lights on. Gear down. 3 green. Landing checklist has been completed, I think. Runway in sight. Oh my gosh, the runway's in sight. Oh wow. No snow, no nothing. Oh, some late night turbulence. Late night turbulence. What does that mean? Some last minute turbulence. Because like I said, guys, we have a 10 knot tailwind. This is the most stupidest thing I'm doing, but I was like, I have to have an ILS landing. So we're doing the tailwind landing here. There's a runway in sight. 2 white, 2 red. Everything looks good. Okay. We'll get ready to control the aircraft. Autopilot disengage. I have control. My aircraft. Ooh, we're going a little bit fast, but if we slow down, this thing really drops. Okay, I have control. My aircraft. Watch our glide slope. Enjoy the landing, everybody. Oof. And we're on the ground. Nose down, steer. Reverse is green, decel. Oh my gosh, we're at the end of the runway. Holy shit. Stow reversers. Oh my god. We did float the landing a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, we floated that whole fucking landing, basically. Welcome to our destination airport, guys. Temperature is about 3 degrees, so it's pretty cold here. We'll taxi to the runway now, a taxi to the gate after that flight. Holy, that landing. I got a little bit of a bump and the aircraft kind of lost lining there, but hey, we made it and we're here. That's all that matters. Flaps up, but yeah, you guys can see the approach was okay, but holy crap, the weather was horrible. Like, not the weather, but the visibility and the approach coming in with the clouds. I thought it was gonna be like really bad, but they did say 800 feet, and I'm gonna be honest, the clouds are 800 feet. Right now, the clouds are 800 feet above the airport here, which they were right about that, which is nice. We have to take this here, and we're parking somewhere over there. Oops. Landing lights off. That can go off. That can go back to red, and I think that one can also go off. Hey, and we're clear of all runways, and that looks good. So start the APU. Power going to the APU. I have to wait for it to say start so I can actually click start. I hope it works. Alright, after landing checklist, if we can focus and do this. Control lock on. There we go. So now our controls are locked. Good. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. That's done. Aux pumps off. Yaw damper, I don't know where the hell that is, so that's gonna be fun. Spoilers are in taxi mode already because they're not up. NT's on red. Lights as required. Pilot static switches off. Anti-ice can go off. That's set. Windshield heat can go off. That's that. Window heat is off already, right? Yep, pilot side window heat. Bus ties go back to tie. APU is fucking around, so we're gonna start it here soon. Maybe I just hit power. Now let's see what happens if I just hit power. I hope the APU starts up. And bleed 1 and 2 are on. Afterline checklist complete. We go to our shutdown now. Oops. There we go. And these are the gates. We'll park in the middle one here. I think the terminal is over there, but we park here, I'm guessing. That's all right. There we go. Parked. Throttle's idle. Parking brake set. And I bring these guys all the way down to start feather for a little bit to cool down. They just go down to feather and we let them feather for a little bit. APU is not wanting to work, which is confusing. I guess I hit generator already? I don't know. But we'll just let it run right now on the APU. But yeah, welcome. Taxi light can go off now. Emergency brake is on. Standby is back to norm. Yep, those are back to norm. Power levers, disc. Yep, they're in disc mode. Condition levers start and feather. Yep, they're in that. Passenger signs can go off. Or we're not going to open up the doors. Nose wheel steering lock. Radar doesn't matter. That anti-skid as required. We can turn that off now. Bleed 1 and 2 off. That might be the reason why it wasn't working. Might be the whole reason why it wasn't working was that. Yep. Yep. Wait 30 seconds and then we'll deal with those. We can connect the GPU, ground power unit there. What's the message they're giving us? Next VNAV, leg, invalid vertical waypoint. So something with the flight plan screwed about, it looks like. Alright, APU's on, APU's running, bleed open. Engine's off. Seatbelt sign is off, fuel cut off, lights. Yep, beep, 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 we know. That can go off, that can go off. All those lights are off. It was an okay landing, not really an approach. And battery and main. We'll go to exterior power. Turn that off, and turn the APU off. We're on exterior power now. Okay, we'll go to here and we'll start unloading. There we go. Start unloading the aircraft. And there we go. Done. We'll open up our baggage doors front and aft, and then put the stairs down, opening cabin doors, waiting on bag cart. We can do also a fast unload, which is normally what I do. But all that looks good. Anyways, there you have it. That was a fun flight. Like I say, I like to fly with real life weather on, so that what happens in real life at this place is actually what happens in the game. Just makes it more fun in my opinion. So, right now, we got the Dash 8 parked at the gate, APU off, connected to the ground power unit. Really nice livery, the old Alaskan livery, Alaskan Airlines livery. Okay, passengers are hopping off the plane now. We can open this like up and stand like right here, like we're saying goodbye like they do in real life. But yeah, that's it. So let's go here. There we go. Everyone's off the plane. Done. And there you have it, guys. That is it. That is the flight from Fairbanks Airport, International Airport, to Willie Post Will Rogers Airport, which is one of the most northern airports in Alaska, which is pretty crazy. Kind of cold here, 3 degrees they're saying here. I'll just double check. It is IFR because the weather's not the best. 4 degrees now, so it went up 1 degree. IFR landing, they say, so that means instrument flight reading landing, so ILS. That's why I wanted to land on this side. Yes, it was windy on the approach, and because we had a tailwind, that also made us float a little bit down almost half the runway, and then we landed. But that's the flight. About 2 hours and a half of flight time from Fairbanks International to Willie Post Will Rogers International. Sorry, not international, just regular airport. Fairbanks is international. The one that we flew to is not. But that's the flight. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the flight with the Alaska Airlines Horizon Air old livery with the FlyJsim Q400. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this flight. And like always, I will be doing more flight sim streams in the next coming week. And flight sim videos, so stay tuned for that. But otherwise, guys, like always, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. And enjoy the rest of your day. Peace!